Hey guys, welcome to another video about the Mi 11X. Now you will be wondering, why do I have two Mi 11X devices side by side? Now as stated in the title, this is not exactly a speed test, but what Xiaomi made a big deal about is the Mi 12.5 or the MIUI 12.5 enhanced edition. The phone to the left is my device, which is running the Chinese variant of the first enhanced edition, that particular build. To the right we have a Mi 11X, which is running the latest Indian stock update. So in this we are going to compare the benchmark numbers, we are going to look at the features side by side, and when it really says that it is the enhanced edition, is there really a difference or not? Should you expect something, or it is just another way to fool people and saying that their phone is performing better with this particular OS or this particular feature? But before we get into all of that, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a video. In the description of each video you will find a link to our Telegram community, where you have more than 1,000 like-minded people chatting with each other related to these topics, so you can join us there. Last but not the least, if you think the hard work is worth the effort, please click on the join button and support the channel. Now without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Phone Ops. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. Alright, so before we start off, it's a little disheartening to see that more than 80% of our views are coming from people who have not subscribed to the channel. If you see the content regularly, there is no harm in subscribing, as well as there is no harm in hitting the notification bell icon, because we upload twice to thrice every single day. We now have started uploading shorts and we have regular live streams going on as well. So there's a lot of activity on the channel, and if you own one of these three devices or the Poco F1, there's definitely a lot of content coming your way. So please do subscribe. Support us, it doesn't cost you anything. Now let's see what we have here. As I mentioned earlier, to the left we have the enhanced edition, and to the right we have the global, that is the Indian variant. Now this right here is running MIUI 12.5.2 stable. Right now I have disabled the internet so that we don't get notifications, but over here you do see that it says 12.5.5 stable. Now if you go to the what's new changelog section, it will not show anything, because this is apparently in stable beta and mentioned for pilot testers only. So we have flashed this using a custom TWRP recovery on a unlocked bootloader. This right here is on a locked bootloader. Now let me tell you one thing. So the first major change that you will see in between these two devices is the phone with the Chinese variant of the ROM, of course, comes with MIUI dialer, and this comes with Google dialer, Google messages, MIUI dialer, MIUI messages. Now the main important difference over here is in call recording. In the Indian variant of the software, you will get a prompt whenever you start call recording, which is not the case in the enhanced edition or even in the China beta. Now the second thing that you will notice over here is right off the bat, now both the devices are running at 120 Hertz. So let's see over here. Say let's go to display in this one, and let's go to display in this one as well. Refresh rate 120 Hertz, refresh rate 120 Hertz. Now if you have a look over here, let's open the camera application together. Right now this one opened a little fast, that is the Indian variant opened the camera application a little fast. So let's go ahead and close all the applications. Let's open the dialer. I'll have to blur the screen because these phones are in use and the numbers will be displayed, but as you can see, the enhanced edition is a little quicker over here. Let's open the Google messages. Right, so more or less you will notice that the speed is more or less the same, but what I have noticed over here is that the smoothness, the cohesiveness overall is much better in the enhanced edition. Now the enhanced edition per se is not there to give you extra features, is not there to make these devices exclusive by giving this particular version of the phone or this software some extra features that would not be available in the other version. Now moving on, let's have a look at the control center. More or less the control center is pretty much identical. You don't see any difference over here. As you can see over here, you can swipe for notifications in both of them. No major changes here as well. But if you go to settings, you will notice that the enhanced edition comes with the settings version or the settings look of the China ROM. So as I said, the Chinese variant, the Indian variant, you have MI account over here, my device, and then you have about phone and all the information that you need. Now more or less things are same over here, but if you go to all specifications here and all specifications here, both of them are running Android version 11, but this one here is running a security patch of May on the 12.5.2 latest update, and this is running the latest security patch of July, right? Now, to put it into perspective, I am going to cover the enhanced edition in a dedicated video in which I will be sharing my experience. This video is more of the differences between the Indian variant of the ROM or the global variant of the ROM and the enhanced edition. Now, if you go back to settings again over here, one by one, we will quickly, go ahead and have a look at the apps and the settings. So, for example, if you go to SIM card and mobile networks, you don't really see any changes over here. There are a couple of changes though. You have 5G networks, which is on, off, smart switch, and all those features are there in the enhanced variant. Now, right now, this phone is on flight mode. So let's remove it off flight mode. If you go to advanced settings, you don't really have any 5G related settings over here. But you have MI SIM, MI roaming. You do have things like prioritize mobile network connection for currently used apps. So you have the extreme mode, you have the 5G mode type option, you do have mobile network diagnostics. So all these features or options are not yet available in the global version. Now moving on, we talk about Wi-Fi. Now if we turn Wi-Fi on over here, it will connect to my Wi-Fi, of course. Now let's have a look at the additional settings of both of them. Manage Save Networks, Wi-Fi certificate management, test network. Now again, you do see that over here there is one feature called test network which is not available in the Indian version of the ROM. Now moving on, if you have a look at the Bluetooth menu, for example, let's turn Wi-Fi off over here. Now the Bluetooth menu is pretty much very similar, no major changes here. Yeah, absolutely same Bluetooth menu over here. So let's go back. The next up, we go to connection and sharing on both the devices. Now you do see that the connection and sharing section on the Indian variant of the phone or the ROM is much different, because over here in the enhanced edition you do get MIUI plus beta, in which you have things like connect automatically, connect history, how to connect special features. You have the scanner over here. So you will notice that the MIUI plus beta section over here is missing because this is of course a stable ROM. Now then you have the usual similar things going on over here, but you do have something called as restore NFC functionality, which I don't think you see over here for obvious reasons. And just like the Chinese beta, you do have Chromebook option over here as well, right? Now moving on, we have wallpaper and personalization over here. And over here, wallpaper is in a different section altogether. So this is sort of the updated look which you get in the Chinese beta as well. Now if you go to always on display and lock screen, nothing much has changed over here. Pretty identical. If you move on to display, you will see that things are pretty much very similar over here. You don't get any new features that you don't have in the stable version or anything of that sort. So everything is pretty similar over here. So in a nutshell, what I am trying to mention over here is that these two ROMs are pretty similar, like the Chinese beta and the Indian stable or something like that. There are not many major changes. Also, let's go ahead and have a look at the camera applications, because towards the end of the video we are going to have a look at a few features. Now this is the enhanced version. You do have the clone mode, sticker avatar. This is, I think, available in the Chinese version as well, but apart from this, more or less everything is there. So the point that I'm trying to make over here is you see subtle changes which you will see in the Chinese beta as well. So this is not a feature rich ROM, as I mentioned earlier. Alright, now as far as the enhanced edition is concerned, these are the devices on which this has been released, and it focuses on better fluency as well as lower power consumption. However, the main features this system include liquid storage, atomic memory, focus computing, and intelligent balance. Now in this particular update, the RAM extension feature is not available as well. So MI AI is China specific, leave that aside, but you do have your floating window option over here, which is the enhanced one, so that is available. You do have MI Lab or MI UI Lab and all the other things. You do have the Game Turbo, the updated one that you will see over here. But what they are trying to state over here is that the overall smoothness of the OS will be much better. Now to be very honest, I definitely agree that when it comes to comparing it with the Indian variant of the ROM, it is definitely smoother. Now this is something you will notice in the Chinese variants of Mi11X or the Redmi K40 as well, where the software is performing much better. And let's have a look at the dialer side by side over here. Say we're going to dial the helpline over here. Now that is another thing with Google Dialer which I don't like. There is always a stutter when opening the keyboard. So the UI is completely different. You have the speaker option over here, you have the record option over here. So if you click over here,
this call is now being recorded.
yeah, so that prompt will definitely be there all the time. So more or less, if you ask me, is MIUI Enhanced Edition really enhanced? I will definitely say yes, because the OS feels much more integrated. It works much better compared to the Indian ROM at least. Now let's have a look at the performance numbers of Geekbench and the CPU throttle test on both of these devices before we conclude the video. Alright, now as I mentioned earlier, to the left you have the Enhanced Edition, to the right you have the Indian version of the phone and the ROM. Now over here you see that the CPU throttled to 94% of its max performance, and the Indian variant did not throttle at all. These tests were done side by side. Now by looking at this, you would tell me that, you know what, there is no throttling, so the Indian ROM is better in performance. Well, not exactly, because if you have a look at the number, the minimum GIPS is 209/277 and the maximum performance GIPS on the Indian version of the ROM is 173/358. Now remember, these tests were done on flight mode, all the radios disabled, so that there is no call or notification which disrupts the benchmark. Both the phones were kept off for 15 minutes before doing this particular benchmark run. So the performance on the Enhanced Edition is definitely better, and this story goes on to continue in Geekbench as well. So let's quickly go to Geekbench on both the devices over here. And yeah, I did use Game Turbo. So the score on the Indian variant is 3171 multi-core and 902 single core. Over here the multi-core score is much higher, 3326 and 989. Now one interesting thing over here, in a different situation, on the 30th of July, this device did score 3284 and 999. So the single core is more or less the same, and the multi-core is slightly like 50 points difference. So, all in all, what I'm trying to say over here is the app animations, the smoothness, everything on the enhanced version, and I believe this is the first stable variant of the enhanced version of MIUI 12.5, and I'm pretty sure they will improve the technicalities on that. So the answer is a resounding yes, that the enhanced version of MIUI 12.5 is definitely performing better on the Mi 11X. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this side-by-side comparison, and should we do such comparisons even more with other devices and other software versions. Until the next one, this is Kailash signing off at PhoneOps. Keep smiling, take care, goodbye.